Order the Board of Administration meeting, and the first order of business is roll call, please.
Good morning. Henry Jones.
Here.
Teresa Taylor.
Here.
Margaret Brown.
Morning.
Rob Fechner.
Good morning.
Dana Hollinger.
Here.
Adria Jenkins Jones.
Here.
Fiona Ma.
Here.
David Miller.
Here.
Jason Perez. Mona Pasquale Rogers.
Excused.
Ramon Rubicava.
Here.
Bill Slayton.
Here.
And Lynn Pequin for Betty Yee.
Okay, thank you. And I've asked Ms. Paquin to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this day. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And the next item on the agenda is the approval of the February 21st Board Administration timed agenda. So do we have a motion? Moved by Ms. Taylor, second by Ms. Hollinger. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the item passes. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the President's report. And I wanted to provide an update on our work with the National Association of Corporate Directors. At our offsite, we heard the findings of the board's self-evaluation process as well as next steps. For those who may not have attended the offsite, I am pleased to share our 4 areas that the board intends to focus on in the next year. 1, develop board curriculum to further strengthen our skills and expertise. 2, clarify roles and responsibilities at each level of governance. 3, refine meeting materials to prioritize areas of deliberation. And 4, develop a code of conduct for the board. And I have, based on the interests of various board members, I've assigned board members to participate in small working groups, which will conduct the work that is necessary in each of these areas. Periodic updates of our work will be provided as we progress through this project. Additionally, I would like to thank the Governor Newsom for proposing an additional $3 billion in pension contributions to go forward paying down the state's unfunded liabilities. Of course, the proposal still must be approved by the legislature, but we believe this is a prudent commitment on the governor's part and that will help ensure our long-term sustainability of our fund. We appreciate his support of California public employees and retirees. Next thing I would like to note is take a moment of privilege. Well, maybe we go with the CEO and then I'll go to the next item. Okay, let's get that out of the way.
Okay. Good morning, and thank you, President Jones and members of the committee. I'm going to have to modify my talking points here a little bit. I was going to talk about Mr. Costigan, so we can come back to that.
Well, is it set up to have the reception for him now? Okay, well, why don't we do it then? I thought it was delayed, that's why. But let me go ahead and recognize Mr. Costigan now.
Thank you.
I was concerned about the setup in the back. Well, first of all, I'd take a moment to honor and recognize Richard Costigan, who has served on the CalPERS Board of Administration representing state employees since 2010. As an ex officio member appointed to the board by the State Personnel Board, Richard left us at the end of December to continue his career as a Senior Director of State and Government Affairs at Manat, Phelps, and Phillips. His knowledge and background in government and public policy were invaluable to the bipartisan work needed to ensure a sustainable pension system and quality health care for California's dedicated public employees. Richard advanced the important discussion of public pensions and retirement security while holding CalPERS employers and state legislators to higher standards of transparency and accountability. Known for his insightful questions, and sometimes we have to ask him, "Are you finished, Mr. Costigan?" that help foster dialogue and understanding among his colleagues, and most importantly, with CalPERS members and employers. He demonstrated dedication and leadership, effective communication, and determination in strengthening the system that supports California public servants. So, Richard, would you join me here on the stage, please? Well, good to see you, Richard. We have a resolution here that's signed by all board members to present to you for your outstanding services that you've provided to this institution and to these great Californians throughout the time you were here. So thank you very much.
I guess we have to turn it around. All right, I'll be very short. I know that's hard. I'd actually had some prepared remarks, but I just decided I just couldn't go with it. I just want to say a couple things. I have been very honored over the life of 22 years to work in public service. I've worked at the highest levels of government, as you all know. This is the greatest group of folks I've ever met with, I've ever worked with. And I'm not just talking about y'all. I'm talking about the folks that do the TV, the folks that answer the phone. I mean, Ben, I'm so glad that you're back. I regret that I'm not going to be able to get to work with you. I just want to say, Rob, you don't know how much you meant to me back in 2012 when my father was sick and then passed away, and what you guys did for me. I know sometimes I'm a bit of a pain, but I never really got to tell you how much the support of you and the board in that trying time, because it was a hard time for me when not to have any more family, and you all became that. I want to thank Ann Stossball. I mean, she took me under my wing, or her wing. Marcy, you've been fantastic for the system. I just want to tell you all, don't get discouraged. I know that oftentimes this organization is under attack. I look at the same, we won't acknowledge who. I know you. I know your hearts. I know your minds. I know the ethics that you folks have. If folks got to know you the way that I knew you, the hard work that you all do, what I do know as both a taxpayer and as a retiree, Dana, I'm going to talk to you about COLAs now. COLAs now have a different meaning for me. You all are fantastic, and to the staff at the building, I just can't say it all. So I appreciate the opportunity to come back. It has really been hard, 8 years of my life here. And I certainly hope I helped all of you out. I apologize if my questions were tough. At the end of the day, it's because we were all trying to serve the same beneficiaries, the same fiduciary, and really take seriously, and I know all of you do as well, that serving our members and making sure that that payment that they receive every month, now that I receive one, shows up on time and is accurate. So thank you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. And to all of you, I'm not far if you ever need anything, but thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to take a break and go out and continue to honor Richard for another 15 minutes, okay?
Yes,